Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Special, special, special episode today. But before I get into the big news and what's going on, I had to put my all black on today with the hoodie on because it's a special day. It's a special day. If you don't know what's going on, I'm going to let you know. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show, no filter, are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Hello, 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 hello. Today is a celebration. Let me fix the camera work a little bit. Today is a celebration. Today, I just got the biggest co-sign of all co-signs. If you know what the hell just happened with your boy Flo, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see who's been following the social media. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what the hell just happened. And it just co-signed everything. And anybody that ever doubted me, y'all know how many rocks y'all can kick. I told you I don't do it for clicks and views. I told you I know what I'm talking about. When I bring it to y'all, I'm a truth teller. $50 posted my Diddy video to his nearly 40 million Instagram followers. My phone is on fire. And not only did 50 Cent post my video, but he posted the video where I told y'all this is just the tip of the iceberg. Puff didn't pay for the footage. He thought he was about to beat the case. Diddy had a videographer following around. I told y'all that Diddy didn't pay him when he didn't beat the case, and 50 bought the video footage. I said 50 got 140 hours of behind-the-scenes footage that's going to sink Diddy. And it was mofos talking about, I do it for clicks and views. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm making shit up. Well, 50 Cent himself posted that exact same video. My phone is on fire right now. Everybody's texting and hitting me up. But I don't do it for that. I just wake my ass up and tell y'all what I see and what I do. I'm the GOAT when it comes to reading the tea leaves. I'm the GOAT when it comes to reading between the lines. And I'm the GOAT when it comes to this journalism shit. But I can't do none of that without the best freaking community on planet Earth, the Flow community. We've been on this journey going on 3 years now. And some of y'all most of y'all been with me from the beginning. Some of y'all been new. But I would tell you one thing, when you chose me, you chose the right motherfucker. I tell no lies. I don't need to. See, I don't do it for the clicks and views. I do it to be the most authentic, genuine, truth teller, believer online. And this moment right here is a celebration for everybody who has supported me on this journey. Some people have fell off along the way. That's how it happens. But one thing about me, I have my eyes on the prize. I am going to continue to give y'all the information and give you my commentary, honest, unfiltered. If you haven't seen it, go to 50 Cent's Instagram page right now, and you will see my video. As a matter of fact, let me quote what 50 said in the caption. 50 Cent said, correct, 140 hours of footage. I don't understand why he filmed himself, but I'm glad he filmed himself. The people supporting him will be very quiet when more comes out. Was I not the first person to tell you that 50 Cent was coming with a part 2? Before anybody. If I wasn't goated before, 50 goated me at about 3 or 4 a.m. today, Eastern Standard Time. I will never have a filter. This is me. I tell people all the time, the biggest blessing of my success in the content and podcast and being an influencer is that I am only myself. I only have to be me. There's no bigger blessing. I will never grow a filter because that's not me. And the second I can't be me, I won't do this shit. Y'all know me better than anybody. And y'all know the biggest thing that makes me happy is I'm able to be myself. If I'm not able to be myself, I am miserable. And the funny thing is, earlier in the week, don't y'all remember us discussing on this podcast? And I told y'all that I had a feeling that me and 50 were going to cross paths and work together sometime soon. I've just been patient. Y'all know I know 50 from back in the day, and 50 has been one celebrity. Like I was just telling y'all, the two realest celebrities is 50 Cent and Jazzy Faye that I've ever met. And it's just co-signed it. And I don't know if y'all ever heard Patiently Waiting. Y'all know I don't give a shit. This is what made me fit 50 Cent Patiently Waiting. Y'all remember that song? Because this is my moment. This is our moment. Listen, I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on it. If you stun on you, I want it, your ass to get rolled on it. Feels like my flow's been hot for so long. If you waiting for my to fall off, you sober. I've been missing in my head like a baby bone dead. Destination heaven. Sick politics from passengers from 9/11. The Lord's blessings leave me critically inclined. Shit, I don't even gotta try to shine. God's a seamstress that's tailor-fitted my pain. I got scriptures in my brain. I can spit at your dame. Straight out the good book. Look, niggas is shook. 50 fear no man, warrior. Swing swords like Conan. Picture me. Right pen in hand, right lines, knowing the source of quoted. When I die, they'll read this and say a genius wrote it. I blew up without my pop. Should that make me bitter? I caught cases, I copped that. Should that make me a quitter? In this white man's world, I'm similar to a squirrel, looking for a slut with a nice butt to get a nut. If I get shot today, my phone will stop ringing again. These industries ain't your friends. They know how to pretend. Waiting for a track to explode on. If you run, if you want it, your ass to get rolled on. If it feels like my flow's been hot for so long. If you think I'm a fucking fall off, you so wrong. Come on, y'all. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You go against me and your ass to get rolled on. If it feels like the flow been hot for so long. If you thinking I'm a fucking fall off, you so wrong. Flow community. Part 2 of this Diddy documentary is going to be history. And we're going to be a part of history. We're going to be a part of history. We've been gathering, like I said, people don't know. A lot of people don't know. I broke this Diddy. I was the first big journalist with a big platform who broke the Diddy and Cassie situation. When I broke the news of the Cassie and Diddy situation, this was when Diddy was untouchable. When I broke the news, I remember people was all in my comments like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen to Diddy. He got too much money. Cassie lying. Why did you even post it? They were telling me, why did I even post the Diddy shit? This was damn near, 2 years ago? I don't know, it's been so long. But this is the minute Cassie came out and said she had a lawsuit. That same day, the lawsuit came across my timeline, my Google. And like minutes later, I told the story, and I told people, Cassie ain't lying, because I already knew that it was a lot of weird shit that went on. So that's why I ran with the story. I knew it was about to be big. And so I posted it. I caught a lot of flack, and I had to argue with people all day long who were saying, Diddy got too much money. Ain't nothing about to happen to him. Cassie lying. It's a money grab. Well. Mr. Told You So Flow has done it again. And we gonna get into this. 50 needs to scoop you. Scoop. I always got love for Tisa Tales. Tisa Tales. But like I said, man, ain't nobody. And the funny thing is, this is the trolls are upset. I got a troll, but boy Maury said 50 mad they was playing foosball with Daphne. But see, when you play around with people's baby mothers and their children, it don't be so funny when the rabbit get the gun. Would make you laugh, make you cry. Okay, who wouldn't be mad that one of their peers has their son and doing all that wild shit that Diddy did? That's kiddie shit. Anybody that thinks that it's cute that Puff ran around with Diddy's baby mama and then had his son around all that, well, this is what cute gets you. 50 Cent is about to crush Diddy. I told y'all it was incriminating evidence on that 140 hours of tape. Now 50 has posted my video and co-signed. So people trying to say he mad because Puff did something with his baby mama, that's kid shit. Diddy was playing checkers. 50 Cent is playing chess. As a matter of fact, Diddy ain't even playing checkers. Diddy playing tiddlywinks. See, it ain't cute now. You know, I don't mess with people women. I don't involve people's children. Only a devil does that. You still got to remember, at the end of the day, 50 Cent and Diddy are peers in the same industry. They're from New York. Whether you like a person or not, a grown man is not running around trying to run behind one of their peers' baby mothers, and then not only that, but involve their kid and to be around all this wild shit. Only boys do that. What are we in high school, Diddy? But this is what high school games get you when you're dealing with a grown man. Y'all Diddy trolls are saying, ha ha, Diddy had your baby mama. You know, that sounds like some high school shit. But we saying, ha ha, Diddy, 50 Cent has incriminating evidence Diddy might not never get out. Which one would you want to be? Which one is the victory to you? Is it the guy who played around with somebody's baby mama, or the guy who now, because of that, and put that kind of energy out there, now you behind bars and you got one of the most powerful men in New York on your fucking heels. Grow up. Grow up. I don't care if a guy's my worst enemy. I'm not, if we peers, I'm not chasing his baby mama or his woman. I'm not putting his kids in crazy situation with drugs and fighting and domestic violence. I'm not doing none of that, even to my enemy. So this is exactly what Diddy gets. And to all the trolls that think, oh, he messed with his baby mama, y'all gotta be 16 years old. Y'all gotta be playing checkers, while the rest of us out here playing chess. Me and 50 Cent ain't eating maggot burgers. So would you rather be staying away from a baby mama, or would you rather mess with somebody's baby mama and be eating maggot burgers? See, sometimes you gotta grow up, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta grow up. That messing with somebody's female and all, man, that's kiddie shit. All my friends, all my peers know they can trust me around. I won't touch, I don't even look at another man's woman or one of my peers' baby mother. That's childish as fuck. And now the diddler, aka Mohawk Diddy, is about to pay the ultimate price. And guess what? It ain't a damn thing y'all trolls can do about it. But give us engagement and help us push this content, this anti-Diddy content. Shout out to 50 Cent, man, for posting my video. And shout out to the Flow Show No Filter crew, the Flow Show fam, the Wake and Bake crew, the Breakfast crew, the Coffee crew, all the crews. Love y'all. Like C-Tuck said, it ain't no need to do that, but that's the problem. Some of these dudes be trying to go against the code and always pay for it sooner or later. Thank you, C-Tuck. Man, ain't nothing cute about that. And this is the lesson learned. So you trolls can learn the lesson, or you trolls can continue to play tiddlywinks while the rest of us out here playing chess. So let's go. What 50 got up his sleeve now? 50 is working on presenting the rest of this footage, or more footage. I ain't gonna say the rest, because he's gonna drip this shit out like piece by piece. Diddy gonna be getting this for a long time. 50 is even talking about putting some shit on YouTube now. 50 is even talking about putting some of this Diddy footage on YouTube now. This ain't stopping. Angie says, these trolls living in their mama's basement, for sure. Couch surfing, for sure. And like 50 said, let's go back to what 50 said after he reposted my video about me saying about this just the tip of the iceberg, that 50 Cent got footage that's gonna sink Diddy and give him more time and more cases. 50 said itself, the people supporting him will be very quiet when more comes out. Y'all, buckle up, buttercups. Buckle up, buttercups. This has been a hell of a journey. You think you can be having domestic violence on somebody's baby mama and doing it with their son around and all that, and you think that person ain't gonna nail you to the cross? Yeah, roll up a big fatty, y'all. We about to get into this article. Let's get into an article. Let's get into this article about what 50 got planned. Oh, also, Diddy is rumored to be shopping a book deal from jail. Ain't nobody buying no Diddy book. Y'all know Diddy working on a book deal from jail. I don't want to read Diddy's lying ass book. Cammy said, "You see men in their 50s and 60s with gray hair taking up for Diddy. Damn shame." You right. You absolutely right, Cammy. Damn shame. Angelina says she thinks juror number 160 is Stevie J dressed in drag. Man, we got the Tupac Keefy D case coming up. Can somebody put it in the chat so I don't have to look it up? When did they postpone? When is the new date for the Keefy D Tupac trial? Can somebody put that in the chat so I don't have to look it up and leave, because I want to stay on this article about Diddy and this book that ain't nobody gonna fucking read. Look out for your boy. You know I'm about to be. I'm about to be in there with 50 on this Diddy documentary. I'm getting 1 million views. Y'all supporting my content so much. I'm getting 1 million views on damn near every Diddy recap I'm doing for the past week. 50 Cent got a stocking stuffer for Diddy. Hey, Diddy, we got a stocking stuffer. Okay, I don't know if is it May 25th? Can somebody double check? Is the Keefy D because I thought it was actually March, but it might be May. Can somebody confirm the new date? Okay, it's in May for sure. I do remember the 25th, so maybe it's May 25th then. I think you're right, because I remember seeing the 25th, but I couldn't remember which month. So May 25th. May 25th, unless somebody comes up and say we got the wrong date. As of right now, see Tucker saying May 25th. I believe it's May 25th. But just think about it. 50 is about to keep the momentum. See, one thing 50 understands, now that I'm the official 50, I know how 50 think, because I'm like a little baby 50. Remember they used to have baby Jordan, I'm baby 50. I know how he thinks. And I said, we've had a lot of talks. 50 has given me a lot of knowledge about it, of being in this entertainment space. But the one thing that 50 understands more than a lot of people is the importance of capitalizing on momentum. Diddy is, now that this Netflix document, it's up, I think it's at like 25 million viewers. I know it was like 21, 22 million is the last number I see. I think it's at like 25 million now. I know it's getting up there. But now that he has the momentum, which was started by this Netflix documentary, 50 Cent is about to destroy Mohawk Diddy. So he's going to keep this momentum going. Then you got to realize, before we know it, it's going to be the Keefy D Tupac trial. And I'm going to say what I said on Tuesday, I believe it was. The Diddy documentary, you got to remember, Diddy is an arrogant prick who thinks he can get away and do whatever. Remember, when he was even in jail, he was illegally writing notes or some shit he was doing, and they found it. And, he just been, even when he got to the actual Fort Dix, immediately going in there, drinking liquor, getting in trouble for that, making three-way calls. Diddy is a hard-headed mother, like a hard-headed child. So can you imagine? He still was doing drugs, trying to have freak offs. Can you imagine on 140 hours of footage what type of shit Diddy got in there? Diddy might not even remember. 140 hours is a lot, especially when you're talking about a narcissistic bastard who thinks he can get away with anything. So he's messy. You see what he said to his lawyer right on video? Man, we losing. We need to hook up with the dirtiest, the company, the PR companies that work with the dirtiest of the dirty. He said this. There is no telling what is on this 140 hours of footage. Exactly. Diddy pissed off Agnafilio. Diddy is going out sad, man. And I like it. We got Diddy fans in the jury pool. The jury pool full of Diddy fans. We found out so much, but hey, it's a wrap now. It's a wrap now. What's up, Tracy? Exactly, Tracy. And that's what they don't realize. Diddy will take your woman up top. You troll. If you got a good woman, Diddy a dog walk yours. How can you stand with somebody like that? Who has no regard for nobody, man? And he a fake tough bully. And y'all know I don't respect bullies. I don't like bullies. Light that thing up. Let's go. Black Rose, thank you for the $50. $5 holla. $5 holla. Black Rose, I love it. I love it. I appreciate it. Saying 50 got us on the edge of our seats. Keep talking about the diddler. He deserves to be destroyed. All victims deserve justice. And I like it. Yes. We doing this for all the victims. We even doing this for Tupac. We doing this for Biggie Smalls. We doing this for all the women, for all the children, and all the men who have been assaulted by this man, and everybody sit back and watch and let it go just because the person got money and power. Namely, Peanut Head Marlon Wayans. I'm glad I cooked him. I'm glad I cooked Marlon Peanut Head Wayans for coming in and chiming in. Talking about, you can't be kicking 50 kicking him while he down. That ain't right. What do you, nigga, like I said, down, being down is like losing your job, having bad luck. That's down. When you are violently assaulting and graping and just doing all kind of crazy shit to people, that ain't, I don't call that down. I call that karma. So I'm glad I was able to cook Marlon old Peanut Head Wayans. The only comedian who think he a comedian. I'm funnier than Marlon Wayans, and I ain't no damn comedian. I'm a fucking podcaster. I'm funnier than Marlon Wayans. The 50, but one thing I've always said, it makes sense. Like the people who stand up for Diddy or all the Diddiots they've been calling them, all the Diddiots and the people that stand for him, you can tell they all actually look good together. Look at look at Maurice. 50 Cent is butthurt about some coochie. This is, bro, we too old. That even that statement, bro, is a teenage, man. This shit serious shit. This shit is way deeper than butt hurt for some coochie. I mean, that's good for a high school chat. You go to the high school, go to a high school or a college platform, and that would actually kind of sound and fit in. But with this, it's serious, man. But like I said, the people who do stand with Diddy, they actually all look good together. Look how they talk. It's never anybody coming with poised, educated, polished responses. You won't find that person standing up for Diddy. The only people you find standing up for Diddy is people that make comments like this. 50 Cent is butthurt about some coochie. That's the Diddy troll. That's how they talk. That's how they think. So it makes sense that they standing up for Diddy. But you'll never see a polished, educated response, well articulated. You'll never see that. You'll never see that type of person standing up for Diddy. It's all bot accounts and people saying stuff that teenagers say. Mark, just check it out. You don't got to believe me. Just if you look on social media, you'll look at the type of people who stand up for Diddy. They actually make sense because they haven't matured past high school. Diddy hasn't matured past high school. He's a 50, 60-year-old man still running around and doing things that you should have let go when you were a child. Like the saying, when I was a child, I did childish things, but when I become a man, I do men things. What a day. The unbelievable part about this whole thing is we just talked about how I just felt that me and 50 was about to cross paths. It just seemed inevitable. And we just talked about it. Then last night or early this morning, I'm checking my numbers because I've been locked in to my content. I've been locked in, like I had to refocus and got locked in like I was locked in when I first started. And so I've been locked in for the past like 3-4 weeks, like to a crazy level. And so I was just opening my phone to check my numbers, see how my videos are performing, stuff like that. So I open my phone and I see my big ass face and I'm thinking it's my page. And then I looked at the bottom left-hand corner and it said 50 Cent. I said, wait a minute. At first, I'm like, hold on, did 50 posted my video? I mean, I told you we was gonna cross paths. I didn't know it was about to start right fucking now. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get into this. Let's see what Diddy got up his sleeve. Diddy rumored to be shopping a book deal from jail. Diddy is rumored to be exploring a book deal to reclaim control of his public narrative. Diddy, you can't control the narrative, Diddy. That's over with. Diddy is constantly living in a river. And y'all know what river that Diddy is living in? That river is called denial. Denial River. Y'all know where Denial River at? Diddy is stuck in denial. Delusional. The narrative is done. Don't nobody give a damn what you say except the trolls. And guess what? None of the trolls have any platforms. All the trolls have bot accounts or accounts where they got like 2 followers and they following 6,000 people. They have no control over the narrative. All the trolls do is actually work for people like me by just giving us more engagement and helping our content, which is anti-Diddy. Let's just be honest. All the anti-Diddy content is getting pushed by these trolls, but these trolls don't have any platforms because that takes too much work to build. You know, it takes seconds to make a fake account and go in comments and talk shit, but it takes hard work, dedication, and real shit to build a platform. That trolls ain't gonna do that. That's too much work. So as we dive into this article, I'm already seeing Diddy is in denial. He's doing this book to try to control the narrative. Are you kidding me? It's unbelievable how much we're still talking about Diddy. The once untouchable rap mogul is sitting in a jail cell, yet you think he was outside hosting white parties. The public stays fascinated. 50 Cent and Marlon Peanut Head Wayans are beefing over him. And somehow there's still endless amount left to unpack about this case. Anyway, and this article comes from allhiphop.com. Anyway, word is he might actually be working on a literary project to tell his side of everything. Yes, I'm hearing he may be shopping a book. That's the entire rumor right there. I don't have much more than that, but with 50 Cent controlling the narrative around Diddy's story at the moment, you can bet Diddy will feel the need to push back and craft his own version in his own words. I can't blame him for that. Regardless of the situation, anyone in his position will want to speak for themselves. Now, that's true. Anybody will want to speak for themselves, but let me be a truth teller. Who is going to believe anything that Diddy says in this book? That's what I want to know. Who is going to believe anything that Diddy is saying in this book? What they say? The jig is up, Diddy. You've been found out. You know, this ride is over. You know, when the roller coaster over and they unhook your thing, Diddy, it's time to get unhook your seatbelt and get the hell off the roller coaster, bro. The ride is over. You had a hell of a run. You swept enough shit under that rug to last centuries. But what's in the dark eventually comes to light. What's done in the dark will eventually come to light. Speaking of 5 a.m., where is Kathy? Yeah, where is Kathy? Yeah, where is Grandma Kathy? Grandma Kathy, yeah, that was a good question. Where is Grandma Kathy? Hopefully she'll pop in. I'm sure she'll be on the replay gang. Grandma Kathy, if you don't make it to this live, definitely I want to see you in the comments. Say replay gang. Replay gang. So let's continue in this article about this book that nobody else, none of us are going to support. What could he possibly say is another question entirely. There's some extremely strong evidence out there portraying him as someone who has done terrible things, but I'm sure there's another side he believes deserves to be explained more fully than what we've heard from accusers or critics. So that's what I heard, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. One thing I do believe is that if the rumor is real, he'll likely move on it once he's released. I think he'll be out sooner than people expect, and if that happens, he'll hit the ground running. Honestly, he could probably sell these books hand to hand if he wanted. If he goes the publishing route, it would have to be a huge deal to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, he can sell them at live speaking events. Remember, he already had speaking engagements lined up when he thought he'd get time served. Meanwhile, he's still working on an appeal to reduce the time he's already been given. That's still in motion. And honestly, he might have a shot. But at this point, only time will tell. Don't nobody give a damn about no Diddy book. Save it. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. All we worried about and wondering about, and we got our popcorn and our nachos with the jalapenos. I like jalapenos in my nachos and cheese. We got our popcorn and jalapenos, and guess what? We waiting on part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and however many parts of this Diddy documentary. 50 is about to break records. Many men with death upon me, blood in my eyes, dog, and I can't see. I'm just trying to be what I'm destined to be. And people trying to take my life away. I'll put a hole in it for fucking with me. My back to the ropes, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me. Cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many, 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 many men wish death upon me. Lord, I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Someday, somewhere, my heart went cold. Have mercy on many men. Many, 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 many men wish death upon me. If you know it, sing it right along with me. 50 Cent in this situation defines the saying, all heroes don't wear capes. Because if there was somebody that we would want to be on top of making sure Diddy gets what he got coming, could y'all have picked a better? Could we have picked a better person than 50 Cent? Let's be honest. If there was anybody else, if there was anybody we could choose in the industry to do the job that 50 is doing, is there anybody else we would pick besides 50 Cent? I don't think so. I don't think so. Mel Max said most people don't read books no more. For real. And where is Christina Korm? KK. Before it's all said and done, I need to hear from KK, Christina Korm. You were there. Where is she at, y'all? Where is Christina Korm? Where is Christina Korm? We gonna find out because I just tapped. I found an article. Where is Christina Korm? This is People Magazine. Inside the life of Diddy's former chief of staff after she was accused of enabling his alleged abuse. In 2013, she began working for Combs and eventually rose to the chief of staff where she managed both his business empire and his personal affairs. According to the New York Times, she left that role in 2024 for unknown reasons. Though Korn was never charged in her boss's high-profile sex trafficking and racketeering case, both charges for which he was found not guilty, Korn was named as a defendant in 3 separate lawsuits brought against him. Several allegations surfaced accusing her of supplying drugs for his alleged freak-offs, per the New York Times, to enabling alleged sexual assaults, with one accuser, Rodney Little Rod Jones, even calling her in a complaint. Little Rod Jones called Christina Korm the Ghislaine Maxwell to Sean Combs. Much like what Ghislaine was to Jeffrey Epstein, that is what Christina Corum is to Sean Combs, according to Lil Rod. Both Combs and Corum have strongly denied the accusations. So where is KK now? According to her since deleted LinkedIn page, Corum graduated from North Carolina State University and was hired by Combs in 2013. After 7 years with the founder of Bad Boy, she was named chief of staff. With broad duties, she did a lot of different things for Diddy, and some of those things could get her ass in big trouble. She claims she left her position in 2024. That's when all the shit hit the fan. So Combs and Ventura quickly settled the lawsuit that came out. 70 other lawsuits came. And Christina Corum has been implicated. Namely, Christina Corum has been implicated in 3 of Combs' lawsuits, per the New York Times and the Rolling Stone. When Rodney Little Rod Jones accused Combs of sexual harassment and assault in February 2024, he described it. Some of Combs' alleged texts presented as evidence during Combs' 2025 trial suggested that she was aware of all the parties. Heads up, she once allegedly texted another aide. He's probably about to do a Wild King tonight. Combs and his legal team have maintained that the freak-offs were consensual. Since March 2025, Corum has remained out of the public eye, though she never appeared in court and wasn't called as a witness. Her work for the rapper was referenced throughout Combs' trial. A former girlfriend of the rapper who testified under the pseudonym Jane to protect her identity claimed at the trial that Corum made appointments for her to get nipple piercings and dental veneers at Combs' request. The New York Times reported when he threatened to release sex tapes of her, it was his former chief of staff who allegedly assured her that nothing was going to happen. Christina Corum, you should be ashamed of yourself. And all the women out there, y'all, what Christina Corum, especially being a woman herself, the way she handled this shit and how she would just do whatever and be on Diddy's side and go against the grain with Cassie and the rest of them is shameful. Per Jane's testimony at the trial, Corum also allegedly told Jane that she was transported drugs in her flight luggage for Combs all the time. However, some had a different account of Corum. Some said she's a nice girl, that she's innocent, she's always trying to help. But it didn't seem like she was trying to help Cassie and any of the other victims. The chat is on fire, y'all. Let's go to the chat and see what we got going on. We got a lot of people in the chat. She will be back. Let's see what we're saying in there. Angie, I love that. I love reading, but haven't been making time for it lately. Desi says so many of those types of so many of those types everywhere these days. No shame, no integrity. Shameful to be a woman and not stand behind women better than that. Wow, this is interesting information, Cammy. Cammy says someone tried to do a deep dive into KK life and they found absolutely nothing about her anywhere. There's absolutely no info on her. It's like she wasn't even in anyone's life. Wow. Man, something up with Christina Korn. Something is up with Christina Korn. Come on, y'all. Super chats are. Hey, look, it's time to throw me some super chats, y'all. Diddy posted my video co-signing all my hard work. I think that calls for some super chats, y'all. Let's celebrate. To all the people that say, "Oh, he do it for likes and views," he don't know what he talking about. Well, where y'all asses at now? Cause I'm wearing y'all asses out this past few weeks. Where y'all at now? Where are the naysayers? Where are y'all? Y'all disappeared. Did y'all become magicians overnight? Where are y'all? I thought I was making this shit up. I thought I was just doing it for clicks and views. Next thing I know, 50 Cent co-signing it straight from the horse's mouth. Oh, the top feels so much better than the bottom. And I've been there. Thank you, Lord, for coming through here. This is a celebration, y'all. Come through with the super chats. Lord comes through with the $4.99. Holla, the $5. Holla, we gonna call it. She says, Flo the GOAT. Thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much, Lord. This is for all the people out there that said I did it for likes and views and I was making up shit. This is for y'all. And I'm telling you, like I said in the same video that 50 Cent posted on his Instagram page this morning, early this morning. This Sean Combs, The Reckoning documentary is literally, and I'm just going to say literally, the tip of the iceberg. So much shit is about to come out and hit the fan. And we're going to be right here with together. I'm going to walk y'all straight down. Hey, Elise, I appreciate you popping in. Elise says, hi, fam. Just wanted to pop in and say I have a migraine. Take care. Stay safe. Hopefully, I will be here tomorrow. Rest up, Elise. Migraines are no joke. Rest up. And if you take meds, Tylenol, or anything like that, go ahead, pop a couple and just lay down and relax. Angie said, feel better and smoke a doobie, Elise. Smoke a doobie, Elise, because this about to be, y'all got to buckle up, man. We about to go on a hell of a ride. We about to go on a hell of a ride. And I'm excited and blessed. And I feel like I feel so grateful to have the best army I could ever have right behind me, the Flow community. Y'all are the best. Y'all give me strength. Y'all give me confidence to continue to do what I'm doing. Let's read. Let me read some of the Flow community that saw my video. This one, Jessica says, I was so hyped. LOL. I love your content and the family, love, and positivity you spread. I started following you in the beginning of all this Diddy mess, and no one does it better than you and speaks the truth better than you. Keep going. And she sent me some flowers. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to all the supporters out there. Someone said, I'm sorry that your family is in Fort Dix, but I hope that they will get out soon, and bless you, honey. You're so fun. I just like you so much. Thank you for telling it. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to NDRE for the follow. Shout out to the legendary comedian Lou Nell for the follow. Shout out to everybody saying they're so happy to see my video. If you go up and down the video, you'll see so many of the Flow community. Like I said, it's so many of us. We got the podcast community. We got my Instagram community, TikTok community, Facebook community, Apple's community, Spotify community, YouTube community, Facebook. We are a mighty bunch. And I just want y'all to know that. And this is only the beginning. We just getting started. This person said, what did she say? She said, I mean, so many of y'all. I can't read everybody's, but some of the ones that I do come across, I like to let y'all know that the community is doing what they do. She said, on 50's page, she said, I agree with you. You have always been right every time. You are the GOAT. And she said, I'm so happy. This is Team Rock. Her name is Team Rock and Junior Forever. Says, I'm so happy to see you this morning. You make me happy every time. I love hearing stuff like that. Because I do want to brighten everybody's day. I do want to take these horrific stories and talk about them and take them serious. But when I do have a moment where I can put a smile on somebody's face or just make somebody laugh off something crazy I done said, no filter flow is unhinged. When I'm no filter flow is unhinged, and I can't do nothing about that. I covered that. I haven't covered it in the past week. Cammy is asking, am I gonna cover that lawsuit that the stripper from the doc served Cassie? I covered it already, but I haven't covered it in the last week. I will probably at some point. I just kind of been focusing on like 50 Cent in this documentary as of right now. But I definitely had I covered that. I posted a few videos about that situation, Cammy. Thanks for asking. A girl Angie said, nobody does it better. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Y'all just don't know, man. This has been a hell of a journey. I never knew when I started, like I always told y'all, 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago when I started this journey, a lot of people laughed. A lot of people, y'all, this my brother, man. My brother calling me. Y'all, if y'all want to hear my same voice, this my brother. Luch, what up? Hey. What? You said what? I said, too many niggas. No, your shit clown like a motherfucker. But hey, my dad, I just told my dad like my shit was in the shop because you know you don't know. Hey, Luke, you on the podcast. So you told him about the shop? Yeah. Hey, look, I'm glad you told him it was in the shop. I know you ain't want to tell him it was in the shop, but it's good to go ahead and tell him the truth that it's in the shop. You know? Yeah, it's in the shop. So Luke, say hi to my Flow community, man. They hear you. What's up, community? Yeah, we viral. My left stroke just went viral. Shout out to my brother Luke, y'all. I'm about to be over with in like a minute, 2 minutes. Work, man. You know, my tapping in, man. Yeah, man. Good to hear from my brother, my blood brother, my little brother who bigger than me. We this is just a moment for all of us, man. And glad y'all got a chance to hear from my brother. our voices is like damn near the same. If you hear my brother talk, you're gonna think it's me. So shout out to my brother. Boss Lucci is what we call him. I appreciate everybody say, hey, bro. Hey, bro. Yeah, my brother's 6'5". I'm 6'3", 6'2" and a half, 6'3", but my brother's 6'5". Big boy. Big boy. Anyway, y'all, this has been a hell of a show. If y'all got any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the chat before we get out of here. This is a special episode. Like I said, my phone is on fire. I can't wait to go back to 50 Cent page and see all the comments. So many of the Flow community is on that in that comment section. So I advise you, if you get a chance, go on Instagram, go to 50 Cent's page, go to the video where you see my big ass face, and just go down in the comments, man, and show love to all the Flow supporters. They all in there talking about, and I like it. What if I told you, man? We just got a good thing, man. I just appreciate it. Love all of y'all. Like I told you when I started this journey, they laughed at me, said, "What the hell was I doing?" Talked about me behind my back. I didn't have, none of my platforms. I didn't have no followers on no platform. I just believe in myself, and here we are. Here we are. So, at any rate, y'all, this has been another Thirsty Thursday. Shout out to my Uber drivers. Shout out to my Lyft drivers. Shout out to my healthcare workers, my hospital people, my stay-at-home moms, my all of that. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to my dog walkers. I know y'all probably, well, if y'all in the Cleveland area or the Midwest, y'all might not be doing too many long walks now because it's cold. It's super duper cold. But shout out to y'all, man. Like I always say, we love the dogs, but we don't love the poop. So scoop the poop as you walk your dog. Thank you, Tracy said the GOAT, and I'm out. Y'all have a fantastic day, and please stay safe. I appreciate it. All the love. I love each and every last one of y'all. Let's continue this journey. Let's continue to push this content. And other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Come on, y'all. Let's get our mouse in the chat. It's time for me to get to work. I see y'all on. Hey, look, meet me on Instagram on 50 page. Meet me on 50 Cent's page. Don't walk. Don't jog. I want y'all to run the 50 Cent page. As a matter of fact, we need to blow this post up. We need to blow up this 50 post up to show him how big our community is. So go comment, like, share. Go to 50 Cent's Instagram. Go to my video, comment, like, share to death. Let's blow it up and make it the biggest video on his page and let him know the Flow community don't fuck around. And as always, I love y'all. But I'm out.